Okay, hello. So, just wanted to tell you all about my baby. So, 18 weeks today, um, which means the baby is 8 to 9 inches, 7 to 8 ounces. Um, the size, I don't feel like the size really made any sense this week. It said that it was the size, or she is the size of like a slingshot. I'm like, what is that? Like, there's so many different kinds of slingshots, but sure. Um, I guess an 8 to 9 inch slingshot. So, yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah, just in general, things have been kind of crazy, but not like because of the pregnancy, just because of other stuff. I feel like people, I don't know. There's just, I definitely look pregnant now. I feel like when I was in Dollar Tree earlier today, I was getting like weird looks. And I kind of don't know why, because I'm like, is it because I look young, or like, I don't know, do you think I like shouldn't be out in public because I'm pregnant? I think my dress thing is too low cut. Like, I don't know. But I definitely was getting some looks, and she was looking at my stomach. So I'm like, okay. It was some old lady, I don't know. Yeah, other than that, I was working last week. I worked on Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, and that's it. Yeah. And then this week I have not been able to get any shifts. So I started looking for another job. Yet another job. So that's cool. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just here doing stuff, trying to get stuff done. I put, laundry away and all that stuff. So yeah, kind of low key. But in my head, it's crazy. I actually decided not to go to nursing school, so I'll let them know that on Friday. I think I called them, and then on Monday, yesterday, I went to the nursing school and I gave back the scrubs and got my deposit back and all that stuff. And I decided instead I'm going to go for administration, and so that starts in April. That's going to take about a year. Just the way the classes are set up, I can't go any faster than a year. So like April of this year to March of next year. And then hopefully can transfer to a bachelor's program too. So I can get that, get my master's in nursing. That's long term though. So that's just what's happening now. And so now, in the future, I will be taking online classes again, which I'm a little nervous about because it is completely different than what I've been doing the entire time I've been in school. Business is very different, so we'll see. Technically it's business administration, but what I want to transfer into is healthcare administration. So anyway, but yeah, I mean, not really much is going on with the baby. I feel like maybe he was taking last night, but at this point, I think I have another anterior placenta, and at this point, I feel like it's like not clear, even having been pregnant to this point 2 times before, and knowing what kicks feel like, and like all of that stuff, I feel like it's just so, I feel so unsure still, you know, so it's kind of annoying. I have actually been cramping a lot, which I think is because I was working, so I don't know if I should call or not because of that, because I feel like there isn't really like a 24-hour number. I'm not so far along that I've been given like a labor and delivery number or anything like that. So I would have to like talk to an advice nurse, which I don't even know how to do down here because I don't know how Southern California works, and I have no idea how to even get a hold of anybody. But I also am pretty sure they're just going to say, oh, it's round ligament pain, even though it's not round ligament pain. I also don't think it's anything serious. I think it's just normal muscle cramping. So, and you know, they're gonna ask me, oh, do you have any bleeding? Do you think your water broke? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm gonna say no to all these things. And, you know, they're gonna act like I don't know. And I'm gonna be like, look, I do know. So, knowing what I can, knowing that I know nothing's wrong due to the cramping. Now, something could be wrong, but it's not going to be because I'm cramping. Like, I'm not going into labor, you know, I'm not cramping because anything bad is happening like that. I mean, it's really not that bad. It's just, I mean, maybe moderate. Like, I notice it, but it's not like, it doesn't, like, impair me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know. The only reason to call would really be to try to get an extra appointment. And, I mean, I'm always down to see my baby. Especially because I can't really feel him kick, and I feel like at this point I should be feeling him kick. At the same time, like, you know, I forget how far along I was when I felt for sure kicks. So, maybe I should just look back. Maybe that would help. Maybe that's what I have these videos for. But, anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on. Nothing like crazy or major. I have an appointment on the 28th, and then my anatomy scan is scheduled for the 29th. They told me to call at 18 weeks, but then they ended up calling me and saying that I have a specialist request. So I ended up calling ultrasound, and then they ended up booking me, but they're like, oh, well, we don't do it until 20 weeks. And I'm like, that's fine. So they booked us for 20 weeks. So, yeah. Kind of weird that I'm like having the appointment the day before and then the anatomy scan the day after. I mean, I'm gonna know what I'm looking at, but like just hypothetically speaking, like I wouldn't have another appointment after the anatomy scan for like a full 4 weeks. So I don't know. Maybe they have someone come in and talk to you and just be like, oh, everything's fine, like right afterwards. Or obviously if something isn't fine, then they tell you. But yeah, I mean, I'm guessing everything's gonna be fine. And if it's not, then I don't think that there's really anything I can do at this point. I mean, I haven't done anything wrong, so if something did go wrong, it's nothing I could have avoided, I guess. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. And I will do the little belly thing. So I'm wearing a dress, so I'm not going to lift it up. But there we go. I just sit on a chair because I'm on the table. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything. Alright, bye.